Hello and welcome to another tutorial in which we will be talking about nested ifs in Microsoft Excel. So right here I have the previous table that we were using in the previous video to get the grades for every student and construct a chart out of those grades, right? Out of that information. So now we're going to create a new column called grade, right? So I'm just going to copy the format of this one right here to the right, and I'm going to rename it grade. Now here I'm going to delete all this information because it's going to be different. Now based on the average, I want to display the grade letter here. If it's 90 or more, then it would display A. If it's less than 90 but greater than 80, then it would be B, and so on. C if it's less than 80 and more than 70, and so on all the way to F. So I want to do that automatically. If I change this and the student has 80 instead of 77, then automatically this cell would say B. I want to do that. Alright, so how do we do that? We have to use if and else. And in this case, since we want 5 different possible outcomes, A, B, C, D, and F, we need to use nested ifs. Okay? So basically, last time what we did was equal to, assigned the value to a cell by saying, okay, so this cell will equal to A if, and we put the condition right here, if this is met, if this is true, then it will display a certain thing, right? So if this cell, the average one for Marco is greater than 90, then value of true, then display A, the letter A in text, because it's text. Alright, that's why we use the quotation marks. If it were numbers, we wouldn't need the quotation marks. Then I put another comma after the quotation marks, and I say if not, we could put B right there. So that's what we did previously with expensive or cheap, right? Remember from the grocery assignment? Well, in this case, look at this. It's 77, but it says it's B because I only put 2 possible outcomes. If it's less than 90, then it will show only, if it's greater than 90, then it will show A. If that is not true, the only thing it will show is B. So let's change that. Now, instead of saying when this is false, it will show B, I'm gonna put when this is false, start another decision. Start searching for another possible outcome. So we start all over again with if, and then open the parenthesis once more. Make sure to close it right there so you don't forget. If this, the same cell, is greater than 80, then put B. So look at this now. Right now it says if it's greater than 90, then it will display A. If it's greater than 80, it will display B. The only way it will get to this part of the if is if this part is false. So we know for a fact that when it gets here, it's already not higher than 90. But there's something missing here. What if the person got a 90 per se, like this one? So what we would do would be put right here we would put equal to, greater or equal to 90. So now if the student has 90, then he would get A as well. Greater or equal to 80, then he would get a B. Now, let's keep on going and put the C, the D, and the F. Alright, so another if, and we close the parenthesis, if this cell is greater or equal to 70, then print out C. But if that's not true either, if it's not equal or greater than 90, not equal or greater than 80, if it's not equal or greater than 70, then if the same cell is greater or equal than 60, then display D. Now, if none of these are true, the only things remaining are 59 down. The only scores remaining are 59 to 0, 0 to 59. So we know all of those numbers will give an F automatically, right? So let's put comma L right here, and just simply, if none of the previous ones are true, then F, right? So now, let's try it out. Automatically it says he has a C. And what happens if I just copy that equation, this whole programming line, to the lines below it? Let's try it out. Automatically, we'll see that all the grades adjust accordingly. So let's say he has a 50, boom, F. Let's say he has a 62, boom, D. So let's put it back to 77 point. I'm just putting undo right here. The internet is pretty slow, as you can see. There we go. So 77.17 equals C. There you go. So that's basically how you add a grade column that is automatic, completely automatic. Now let's center that to make it look pretty, and we are good to go. There you go. And the lines as well, they're kind of like too thick in between, so let's change that as well. Border style, align here. Let's put lines in between, and then just do like that. Alright, so now basically that's what you have to do here in the last column on the right. For every student, now you have which grade they have. Alright, well, thank you very much. I hope this video was helpful for you. And if anything, you can always send me an email or contact me through Teams. Have a nice day.